ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And for a few games now, we've talked about how determined MP is to be their driving force offensively.
And looking at MP's numbers, he's absolutely delivered on his promise. This guy is just an elite scorer, one of the very best out there. He uses his skill and smarts to get buckets. And you can see how he frustrates defenses. They try different coverages to stop MP, and they still can't do it.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. They've got Thompson, and it's Gill in at the 5, roaming the paint. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Here's Garrett. Last game, 26 points for him. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Detroit. The Suns have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Salon, no good.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
The Beast shot is off. The Pistons have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here.
Phoenix foul. Number 28. First personal foul. First team foul.
Suns on D. Here's Garrett. Here's Law. Drills it from deep.
And there it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Here's Garrett. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Ooh, it's stolen away. To the wing on the left. Here's the Beast. Pass to Christie. The baseline J. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 9.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Law. And the layup falls.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's the Beast. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. On the break. It's rebounded by Wade.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Phoenix calls timeout. Some changes for Phoenix. Matthews, he's checked in for Christie. And Hunter subbed in for Rose. Phoenix leading by 6. Pass to Salon. To the inside. Here's the Beast. And he jams it home with authority.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Garrett. Still no points. Pulls up, high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Wade. Butler covering. From down in the low post, it goes.
Love to see that kind of activity. Just makes things happen.
To the right side. Pass to Matthews. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3.
And they've settled in quick. quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Pistons trail by 9. Here's Gill. With the hook shot. It's rebounded by Salon. To the middle. The Beast. Good. The Beast's got 13.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Garrett. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Inside. Here's the Beast. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second. Butler out there with Thompson. And it's Holden in at the 2 guard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Hornets just played phenomenal. He scored 68 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
To the paint. The layup misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Phoenix foul. Christie.
Phoenix making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Russell. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Russell's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Wade, pass to the Beast. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Suns lead by 11.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Here's Westbrook. Brad, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
And technology, always a conversation, Doris. So talk to us about wearable sensors and where that is between the league and players' union.
Yeah, you know, obviously there are some privacy concerns because what these wearables give you are devices to measure how healthy a player is. What should his exertion level be based on all kinds of health information? Resting heart rate variability. What was the quality of sleep? Quality of sleep is a huge issue in the NBA with all the late flights and tip times, et cetera, cross-country travel. When you're investing millions into your players, you're trying to take the best care you can of them, and some of that goes to the information you can glean from these wearables. I love them.
All right, time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with Phoenix head athletic trainer about the status. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, thank you. Sadly, that's not the news fans were hoping for, guys.
Definitely not. Seems like he's got a long, tough road ahead of him.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Pistons trail by 11. Pass to Russell.
Oh, wow!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. 1:24 left in the second period. Here's Wade. Good work defensively by Russell. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Phoenix calls timeout. Pistons making a change here. Gill's checked in, and for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pistons, they've still got a solid hold on that third spot.
You know, for Phoenix, they've fulfilled expectations plus some. They're flying high down the stretch, looking nearly invincible.
And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for Detroit. 7-point differential. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
That one drops for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pistons trail by 9. Thompson outside. Down low. Here's Law. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. To the inside. Here's the Beast. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson passes to Garrett. From outside, off the mark. Here's the Beast, guarded by Russell. Christie knocks down the triple. And now a 12-point Suns lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time.
Count the basket!
Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And the first half now in the books. Phoenix out in front, up 9. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
They're going to be spending a lot of time on the road where they've been good. But being away from your home, in your own bed, for a long
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the Phoenix Suns.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And it's Christie in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Darren can't hit.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Rose, the pass to Christie. Here's the Beast. There's a screen. Pass to Christie. Misses from close range.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Law. It's deflected. Rose outside. His first shot coming late. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Pistons trail by 11. Pass to Law. Now here's Russell. Here's Law to the paint. Here's Gill. Yep, that one's good.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Phoenix has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. The Beast passes to Wade. Pass to Rose. And checking out some numbers for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the wing, right side. And there's a pick. Here's Garrett. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
He drops it from range. The Beast has got 32 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he can't hit the second. Pistons trail by 13. Here's Law. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Left side, Russell. Thompson outside. Here's Law. He's got 9. That shot wide open. Garrett's got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the Suns call time here.
All right,
teams have been lighting it up so far. The NBA's top scoring teams. Number 1, the Suns. Detroit, second.
Stacking up big point totals is something both of these teams do with ease. There'll be an interesting matchup with all of that offensive talent on the floor.
From deep, Rose. He buries it from 3. Rose has got his second basket.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
To the middle. Here's Garrett. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Inside. Here's the Beast. Christie passes to the Beast. Second chance shot. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
You know, they barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Thompson outside. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Garrett can't hit.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's the Beast. He's got 36 points. Here's Salon. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Salon, he's got his first 2 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Garrett. No good with the triple. The Suns lead by 15. Here's the Beast. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Phoenix shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He misses the free throw. So both teams changing it up here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Pistons trail by 16. Holden, the pass to Westbrook. Over Hunter. And all around the rim that time before dropping. 23 seconds left in the third. Pass to the Beast. Here's Matthews. And that's not going to go. And so it's Phoenix up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the
1 versus 1.
team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. We've got Butler, and it's Law in a shooting guard. To the inside, here's the Beast, and he dunks it down.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Westbrook with it. To the paint. Here's Russell, and then Russell with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Hunter passes to the Beast. 4-3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Westbrook taking his time here. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Russell. Now here's Butler. He's covered closely. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Phoenix leading by 14. Here's the Beast. On target from range. The Beast has got 42 in the game.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Timeout called, Suns. Substitutions. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. The three. Gill grabs the board. Pistons trail by 14. Here's Garrett. Pass to Russell. And that one is hammered home.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Here's Salone. Here's the Beast. Drains the triple. The Beast has got 45 points.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in the zone all night.
Ball pass to Thompson. Outside Russell. Christie with a rebound. Christie's Phoenix leading by 15. Out to the right wing. Here's the Beast. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose. The Beast has got 11 points in the quarter.
They are uncautious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Outside Russell.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Thompson.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 5. Thompson with a screen. And again, no good by Detroit.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Rose, the pass to Christie. Another bucket! Wow!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Thompson outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. And it's Phoenix's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And it's been a phenomenal year for them. They play with so much confidence night in, night out. This notches another huge win, 65 in total.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Beast.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
The three is up. Counted from distance. The Beast has got 53 points.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Russell, the pass to Garrett. Here's the teardrop. Blocked. Here is Freeman Liberty. Here's the beast. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.